We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Austin Jackson, Miami Dolphins right tackle. I already planned to make a video on him this morning, and then I woke up and saw that he got a contract extension, so it was perfect timing, and he really has earned it with his play this season. He's had an unbelievable turnaround after, struggling pretty heavily in his first few seasons. Coming into this year, I saw him in the preseason, like, wow, he has improved. Let's see if it carries over. Then, after the first game, like, it really has carried over, but I want to see it more consistently. And then you're like, wow, he's just been a consistent, solid player. And now I'm at the point in the season where he's played so well that I'm just like, he's just a very good player at right tackle. So much improvement. Still only like 24 to 25 years old, getting this contract extension. That's huge. They drafted him when he was 20, which is insane. And he's like the 30th highest paid tackle in the league. Great deal for the Dolphins as well, but also, getting that money for him, super, happy that he got that. He's shown some great improvement. Shout out Bitchberry as well. His technique has improved a lot. His overall mental side of the game, he's clearly more prepared. His play strength's gotten better. His athletic ability, playing with better body control. This play right here is one of my favorite plays I've seen from him all season long. Like, they're working, versus this stunt here. That's how you pass off a stunt. His guy that's first getting engaged with him is the one that's crashing down. This is how you throw it off. The violence, the nastiness he's played with in pass protection and as a run blocker has been awesome to watch this year. He passes this guy off so hard that he passes him off to the center, not even to the right guard. And then usually when a player does this, they can get themselves off balance a little bit, maybe overextend and kind of lose on the looper. But he still just gets right back into position, under control, bending at the knees, good lower body flexion. That is just beautiful work. Definitely has earned this contract extension. Excited that, they got him done on a pretty, nice deal for the team because they have a lot of free agents that they got to work through. And I think this being that sort of first one for that domino to fall, getting it done before the season happened or before the season ended, I think is a nice thing to see because this definitely gives me hope that they can get some more guys done because I don't think this is a deal that absolutely hurts them in any way. This is exactly what you want from right tackle, and he's still only 24. So many more years ahead playing like this, and I think the scheme fit is perfect for him, so smart move for him to stick around because it really allows him to showcase his best skills. I do think like all the play action, everything they do with their sets has really helped out a lot of the offensive line unit. I think there's so many differing factors that I think have helped out at play. Clearly they put in a lot of work, got to give credit to the offensive line coach, but I also think Tua's ability to get the ball out quickly and then just like the scheme of how they set up just makes the offensive line's job so much easier. And then when they get the true pass sets, they're clearly like ready for it too. It's just a beautiful combination of things. I like seeing the play action when they allow him to aggressive set like this, go out to a defensive end and just get engaged. And now he's got those active feet, hands tied together. He gets a little, maybe a little too overextended there, but then gets back into position. He's under control, clearly just taking this guy away, sustaining some, grip strength there too. And Tua has all the time, to go through his progressions and then get the ball down to his check down because of his offensive line creating a very clean pocket. Also with the help from the play action, the sort of scheme set it up, how they slide everything. These are the types of plays, though, that I love to see out of Jackson. The ability to recover right here and anchor, super impressive. Like, Tua has to, hold on the ball for a decent, time here. His first, second read aren't there, so he gets down to, his check down and angled. And Jackson loses this initial battle right here. He lets the defensive lineman get hands into his chest. He falls off balance, and look how instantly he recovers this, which you would not have seen this out of Jackson in the past. Get pushed back, and then boom. Instantly anchor. Very impressive. Extending those hips, bending in that lower body right there, the ankle, knees, and then just boom, stonewall. Very, very impressive. Good hand placement as well. Love the recovery ability, the body control, all of that combined. Keep him out of the way. That's exactly what you want to see because as an offensive lineman, not everything's going to be perfect. Yeah, you're going to have some dominant reps, but when you lose initially, because that's stuff, you were in so many different battles going against good players, different types of body types, everything. You're going to get thrown off guard from time to time. Now, how do you recover and make those plays? Love the reactive athleticism we're seeing out of Jackson on that play. Showing a lot of pass protection early because that's where I feel like we really got to focus on Jackson because we'll get to some running plays, and he's been very dominant. Like, as a run blocker, I think that's where he's always been at his best. Like, even when, he's struggling earlier on in seasons, he was always a solid run blocker, but his pass protection was so, inconsistent. But now he's been showing that he's got some very good pass protecting skills, and then we'll get to the run blocking because that's always been a strength of his. But right here, I like seeing different types of hand usage because, a lot of guys will shoot two hands, winning with one hand, getting it back, being able to hand find, like, having independent hands, I think is very important. When you just constantly are shooting your two hands, or only you need two hands to win every time, you're going to lose a lot in the NFL as an offensive lineman. He tries, get out with that right hand, but he kind of whiffs with it. So he uses that left hand as like that power hand, stop him instantly to the inside. It just stops all momentum, and now he's able to reset. Boom. He kind of misses with that right hand, gets the left hand to the inside of the chest, and then boom, reset your hands, get him back there, and you're just in control of the situation. And it's all combined with his feet too. Just beautiful work out of AJ. Now we're getting into some of the running game. There will be plays even later on that are super impressive. One of his best plays in this game, other than that first play I showed, I think is a running play, which came much later on in the game on like that final drive. This fog, absolutely is making it tough to see. But just he's been phenomenal on play side, backside of outside zone, whichever it is. He can climb to the second level. He can, this one he's just strictly climbing to the second level. Usually he's like helping out his lineman there, getting a chip into him, dropping his shoulder, but just strictly getting to the second level instantly. Good angles, good aiming points, good burst off the ball, under control. And then look at this linebacker. He's just scared of him. He doesn't want to take him on at all, just running away basically. But I love to see that nastiness. He's setting a tone on the field, and you'll see some even better ones later on in this game. Love the strain here, getting out in space, get to this defensive end, trying to hook him out to this side, sticking with it, gets a little bit of help from Robert Hunt. Just being physical, like, in this position, like, looks like, once you get your hands, like, back in position right there, he's got high hand, low hand, got a little bit wide initially. Now he's just straining to maintain this, sustain, drive this guy out of the way, get those guys to the ground, get these cutback lanes going for Mostert. Love, just love his mindset. Him and Hunt being on that right side, and Connor Williams, those are like the nastiest guys on the O-line, and that's where, they can find a lot of success. Where I really love Jackson is on the backside of these runs. He's really showing some great athleticism. Good job there from Robert Hunt to help him out too. But as you can see, his guys just keep ending up on the ground, whether he's putting them there by pancaking them or just understanding how to use your hands. Sometimes it's just possessioning and leveraging. This guy's a 3-tech right here. On the backside of, whether it's outside zones or tosses, it's tough for a right tackle to reach these players, but he does it consistently, just boom, out of his stance so fast. Hunt gets that initial hands-on to help him too, and he's already cut him off. Work your hips across. You're trying to get your head across the whole time. He's not even really trying to super get control of the situation. First, he's making sure he gets in that spot, and now flip your hips, and now you can just boom, get him to the ground. And he also gets this is like a savvy work, right here. He has that right hand inside the middle of the chest, sort of pull the guy down, like slingshot style. It's very hard to notice that as a holding call. It's something a lot of veterans do to get these guys to the ground like this. So pretty savage work, because that guy was holding on to him, pull him to the ground, use his own momentum against him. Love watching Jackson go to work this season. This is really just hands tied with feet here the whole way. You shoot at those hands, keep resetting them, keep creating that space, and your footwork is going with it the whole time. You're very under control. You got a good base. You're not overextending. Good technique. Get it back inside the chest. Basically just use your hands as you basically just to completely stop, showing off some stopping power there from Austin Jackson. This guy's trying to fight. He's just basically gaining no ground, and Jackson's taking away all that time, and it gives time for Tua to get to his check down again. Dolphins' final drive of the game. Lots of runs here to show Jackson just doing good work. This time play side, climbing to second level, does an even better job this time cutting off the linebacker 52, who's a pretty athletic guy. Look, with that motion, he takes one step to the inside. It allows Jackson just fire off the ball, use that left hand, to basically help out your right guard there, and then explode to the second level. Cut him off. Great aiming points. Guy tries to slip underneath him. A lot of guys will fall over here, but he's able to use that left hand to basically bounce himself, and boom, get yourself into perfect positioning. Cut that guy off. Has no chance to get out to the edge on Devon Achane. This is beautiful, beautiful work from Jackson out in space again. Love him working out there. His angles, his aiming point, his burst, his ability to adjust, just awareness out in space is really, really nice. I do like the work here from Jackson to strain this, stick with it the whole time. He's getting help from Khan, and then just boom, cut him off, get that reach block, because Achane is trying to work to the outside here. He sticks with it. This guy has natural outside leverage. He gets engaged with him. He's kind of just driving him out initially, but he gets that outside half, able to hook him to the outside, reach, get your head across there. And even now that he's got him completely taken out of the way, he also gets his hands on the linebacker as well to cut off both of them, which gives Achane a one-on-one out in space with the corner. Jackson doing his job to perfection. Last play we're going to break down. This is my favorite run blocking rep. Starting with my favorite pass blocking rep, and then finishing with my favorite run blocking rep. just look at the finish there. Absolutely beautiful work from AJ. We'll see him get down on 94 here. This is amazing to create all this space. This is a 3rd and short too, or it might even be a 4th and short. It is a short situation, and he gets down, attacks the lower half of 94. What do I even want to see him get the low hit? But look at the creation, or the space he helps create there with Cotton, and then takes a great aiming point to the next level to 57, and then boom, the hands, the power, the impact that he has, and then finishes with that guy with a pancake block, just completely dominating on that rep. That is a thing of beauty. Really enjoyed watching his film again this week. I break him down pretty much every week because of how he's played. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, peace.